Today I have a service call for no heat on this rooftop unit. Okay, so this unit have no heat, and this store is really cold now. Temperature is dropping to like 1 or 2 degrees. So I'm gonna figure out why there is no heat. So you can look, there are a couple units up here, a lot of units up here, yeah, and there are so other buildings in this mall. So I'll be looking at this unit. So this unit is Lennox. Okay, and here is my unit information. Yeah. So everything seems to be quiet on the unit. Nothing is happening. So we're gonna see what's going on here. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so I turned the unit back on. I heard my blower motor is running. The blower motor is in here, it's coming on, and my vent motor hasn't really come on. So I'm not going to waste my time for that time delay because it's really cold. So I want to call for heat. And I have my jumper here. Okay, so I'm going to jump on my R and W and call for heat quickly. Okay, so I just jump on my R and W, and I noticed my vent motor here. My vent motor came on, so I'm gonna wait and hear when there is a spark. So I'm gonna wait to hear when there is a spark. Okay, so I've waited for a while, up to 2 minutes. I have not heard a spark, but I smell gas coming, so it means the gas open to supply, but my spark did not come on. So I'm going to open the burner and check my spark and see what's going on. Okay, so I did not hear a spark, but I smell gas coming from the vent motor. It means there was the gas valve open, asking for spark to come on, and the spark did not come on, and then it vent out the gas, cut off again, and this has been happening for a while. So here is my spark. Here on the control board, the heating control board is flashing. So that's now my vent motor just went off. So I'm having 1, 2, 1, 2. I think 1, 2 is that is calling for heat. 1, 2 is calling for heat. So as you can see, here is my fault code. So 1, 2 says in lockout from failed ignition or flame losses. So we never get flame, so it's locking out. So I'm going to check why I'm having a lockout from a failed ignition. So as you can see from my control board, this is my spark. And I'll turn on the light so you'll see better. Okay, so you can see my spark is in there. So I'm going to have to lose it out and check the condition of that spark, and then we'll take it from there. We'll see what's going on. Okay, so I was having a little bit of difficulties trying to remove it, but I have to lose this guy and lose this flame sensor out. So here is my flame sensor. You can't really visually see if it's okay or not okay, but if it's not able to spark, then it's gone. Another thing you might want to also check is the wire. So if the wire is bad, you can home out the wire. The last time I spoke to Lennox, they said anywhere around 18. If you get to 18 to 21, when you ohm it, you should be fine. But I'm just going to replace this spark rod and then I'm going to clean my flame sensor here. That's my flame sensor, so I'm going to clean it, and then hopefully I got that going. So I'm just going to replace it. I'll let you know. Okay, so just coming, I pick up a new, I have some flame sensor, say igniter electrode from Lennox. So I pick this up, and then sometimes I have a lot of Lennox parts with me. So I don't just want to come to job site, I'm not able to do something. So I'm going to replace it, and I will put it back. Like I said, I'm going to clean this flame sensor. Here I have my MA cloth. I'm going to take that out, and I will clean it properly. Okay, thank you. Okay, so here is my flame sensor. If you see it very well, it's a bit dirty, but why I change the spark, so why not do cleaning now? So again, I have this grip cloth, really good. Okay, so I will use it to clean it, and after cleaning it, then I will put it back, and then we'll see what's going on. Okay, so it is properly clean now. So this is my flame sensor, so I'm going to put it back in, and then we'll turn it on and see what's going on. So just put everything back in. You can see my spark, and then my flame sensor is on this side, so we're waiting for the vent motor to kick in. And meanwhile, I put a jumper in between my arrow and W. So let's wait to see how it goes. Okay, so my vent motor kick in. So we're waiting for spark, and we're waiting. Okay, so my valve clicked, open up, but I did not get a spark. Even after replacing this spark, I did not get my spark coming up. So I'm gonna dig into it, though I smell gas, so meaning my gas valve should be okay, because I smell gas, and I did not get a spark. So my vent motor is coming up fine. Yeah, another spark again, another gas valve clicking. I smell gas, but I still did not get a flip. Okay, so I'm going to dig into it, and we'll see. Okay, so I was able to read all through this ruler switch here, and then check pressure switch here, and everything seems to be okay. I'm getting a voltage coming on in, but my spark is still not coming. Though I check my wire, this wire here, don't really think that's a problem, and I begin to think something might be going on with this board. So I'm going to have to change this board, and we'll see. Okay, so I went to my truck, and I came up with a new control board. Okay, so here is a new control board. So we're gonna see, as I replace it, we're gonna see if this will finally resolve the problem. Okay, hang on. Okay, so all the board is replaced, all wiring is all put in place. So I'm gonna turn on the electrical. This is the one that doesn't seem to be functioning, so we're gonna see if that comes on. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, all right, so turn on. Remember, I put a jumper in here between my arrow and W1. Okay, arrow W1 calling for heat. So we'll see. Okay, Yeah, I got a spark. You can see, now you can see I got a flame. Yeah, I got a flame. Really good flame here. Okay. So, this is how it is. Sometimes you come here, you have to start from small component with less cost. Try to see if you can fix the problem. Because there was no spark, and that spark could be a problem, but after replacing the spark, yeah, the problem wasn't fixed. I think the reason was that this board was not sending full power through the spark plug to the spark igniter. So not until the board was replaced, now you can see that yes, there is a really good flame here, really good flame. So I want to thank you for watching, and then also please subscribe to HVAC mechanical system. Okay, please subscribe to HVAC mechanical system, and thanks for watching. Thank you.